Hi everybody, now this video is what to do after we've done our dynamic lines of a still life. We're going to take it into a painting, okay, so I'm going to show you this one. So hopefully you can see my still life. So I've kept my still life quite simple on this one, just a nice, I'm going to say blue bottle. And what I've done is I've made myself a little background, a room, just folded it up as you can see there. And then I've put a little bit of card here. Again, can you see it's reflected behind that bottle? So what, for the purpose we're doing, which is trying to use dynamic lines, try and break the surface up, that's a really kind of simple way of doing it, okay? So what we're going to do with painting. So we're going to use acrylics for this one, or you can use oils, use what you've got, I suppose. But this is, we're going to paint on mount card. Now you can paint on any surface, but what you've got to do first is you've got to prime it. And the reason we prime stuff is so we've got a layer between the surface and the paint. With acrylics, so if you've got emulsion paint, absolutely fine. It's the same kind of thing as acrylic paint. So if you haven't got acrylic paints, but you've got a garage full of old paint, you can use that to paint with as well. You put that layer on so it protects anything from soaking through to the background and maybe kind of like, it might not disintegrate, but you know, it might just affect it a little bit, especially oils will soak in and eventually it might kind of come off and stuff, so you need that protection in between it, yeah? So I'm using mount card. That's my mount card. You can pick up, I just use them because when I'm making mounts and stuff, I'll always have stuff left over, so it's really good because I'm just thinking of practicing sketches. And if I prime it, yeah, and so priming is basically, I primed it with white. I know you can't see it too great, but it's just emulsion. And all you want to do is just get a really dry brush, and then you're just going to dry brush it on like that. Yeah? Just put something on the surface, and then you're going to leave that to dry. So I'm using mount card, like I said, or sometimes people will be able to buy these already primed canvas boards. So if they're already primed, ready to go, ready to paint onto them, yeah? So what we're going to do is we're going to prime that board, as you can see, give yourself a nice border with some tape. Always great, because when you take the tape off, it gives you a nice border to know where to frame up to as well. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to draw out our still life. So ruler, bit of charcoal. So you're going to see the back of my head for a bit, but bear with me. So what I'm going to do here, yeah, is I'm going to start off slightly over there with that bottle going out, across, coming down and across. I'm really exaggerating, like where that fold, that paper is there, it comes out that way, up on the bottle and across, yep, and then where that card comes in, see how it comes behind the bottle really nicely. I'm going to put that in, I'm going to come across with it, and it comes across here. So again, I'm just breaking that surface up, and then once you've got that in, then you're going to look at the shadows. What else you can do is a nice bit of triangle there I'm going to use, and then again there's a nice bit coming from that bottle, coming across, another bit coming from there, and there's a nice bit that breaks that side up there, coming across. Okay, so again you've got all these groups of line, and then when you're happy with that, what I'm going to do, just get my cloth and I'm just going to brush that down. Now, I'm using charcoal because it rubs out. You can use soft pastel or use pencil. Anything that's going to just put a surface on and then we can kind of get rid of. If you use pencil, sometimes it's hard to get rid of pencil. So that's why I use charcoal, yeah. So now what you've got is all these lovely little sections that you've broke up. So we're going to paint them in. Well, we're going to paint them in using our colour theory, hence the colour wheel. So what I'm always suggesting when you start off painting is use your complementary colours as much as you can. Then you can progress onto it. Sometimes if you start using too many colours at once, you're not quite sure why you're doing it. So we've got basically warm colours and cool colours. And the theory going is that warm colours tend to make things come forward, cool colours tend to go back. So let's play about with that as well. So on here, on your surface, that's what you could do. Cool colours, a few warm colours, yeah? Paint them in using some of those techniques that we've done. So let me show you a couple of examples. So that other students have done. So this is one, you can see, just using purple and yellows. But you see, it's not just one yellow, one purple. You've got all these that you can play with as well. They're not finished because we ran out of time, as we all know. Yep. But you can see all the little sections how it's all been broken up into it. So that one. Here's another one just using, get on, again, blue and oranges. So we've got our nice warm colours in the foreground, cool colours in the background. Doesn't mean you can't put warm colours or cool colours anywhere, but you just got to play about with the depth, the tone of them a bit. Yeah. There's another one. Nice blue background, and then you can see all the little sections being painted in and where she was going to go with it. And then this student's stuck with starting off using the greys. The greys can be mixed by complementaries. Again, I might show you that, make a video on colour mixing. And then so you can see all the different tones of greys and how good that would look with just some nice bits of colour in there as well. Yeah? So hopefully that's given you some ideas about what you can do with your dynamic lines and how you can take them further. You could use that approach in drawing in lots of different things as well, not just still life, but this is just to follow on what we've been doing. Okay, so I hope it works out and I hope I get to see what you've been doing. Thanks.